So, hey, YouTube, what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight, what I'm doing now, I'm getting my night routine together. Um, so, I am just trying to get my face together. My face has really cleared up so much. All of this was dark, 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 dark. Scarring, a lot of scarring. But as you can see, it is pretty much kind of cute now. But um, I had a really rough day today. I didn't get too much work done today. I didn't get a lot of my orders out today because uh, my daughter and my 1 year old granddaughter, my daughter and my 1 year old grandson has been diagnosed with flu type flu type A, which is still a dangerous flu because, as we know, the flu has been doing a lot of things. Also, the flu has been causing heart attacks and strokes and things like that. But what I found out today was some interesting news. Let me get my black soap. Hold on. Where's my soap? I'm sorry. So, what I found out today from an emergency room doctor is that Tamiflu doesn't work. And this is the doctor, which I already knew this, but me and my daughter was shocked that a doctor in the emergency room would say this. The doctor says that he wouldn't prescribe the Tamiflu because he said that the Tamiflu is no good and he would not give it to his children and he would never take it himself. And he also stated that pharmaceutical drugs are just bad. He also stated that the Tamiflu was never coded and was never really approved, I guess, by the FDA. But the pharmaceutical companies are still, they still put it out. Now, how they did that, I don't know. He said, but it doesn't work. But here's the thing. For every prescription that a doctor writes, a doctor gets a kickback, right? So this is why the pharmaceutical companies are coming to certain doctors, businesses, and things like that. Well, I mean, not businesses, but like doctors' offices, which is a business. They go to the ones that they know that is going to sell it regardless, okay? Which is kind of messed up, and which it goes back to everything that I teach in my classes. It goes back to everything that I've always been saying. But today we got a doctor to finally say it. But, even if the doctor had not said it, I would still stick to it regardless. We as a people, we must learn how to research and read and buy different books. And if you don't know something, then get you a coach, if it's not me or someone, to show you how to research and to show you how to go about researching and what to look for and how to feed your kids and how to feed yourself. Because one thing about this flu, it is not the flu. This is not the flu that's going on. It's something that was put here for us all to get sick. Everybody, every race. But we have to learn to go to salt caves. Y'all know what a Himalayan salt cave is? we have to know to go to those salt caves so that we'll know how to get the mucus out of our body. We have to understand that the color of mucus as well. Clear mucus, it's okay to have clear mucus because that means there's no infection, and that means the body is doing what it's supposed to be doing by dispersing of the deficiencies that we're having going on. Because anytime that you're sick, it's definitely a vitamin deficiency. Okay. For one thing, we don't know how to. Sometimes when we think that we're doing things healthy, we're doing things the right way, a lot of times it's all the wrong way. Like I notice how a lot of people, they want to be healthy, but we really don't know how. And everybody think that a smoothie is healthy. Everybody want to use, with their smoothies, they want to use like a protein milk. You think that you're doing something great by using a protein milk, but if you're putting a protein with sweet fruits, acid fruits, and a bunch of green veggies like kale and spinach like that, you are destroying your body, because you should never do a smoothie with sweet fruits and acidic sweet fruits and citrus fruits. You never should do that, because what happens is it put an imbalance in your body. Your body is all imbalanced now. You cause yourself to be sick when you're really trying to stay healthy, and it's only because a lot of people think, oh, well, I'm eating fruits and veggies, so I'm straight. No, you're not straight, because you're not pairing the food the way it's supposed to be paired. Food should be paired together. If you're going to eat all sweet fruit, make a sweet smoothie. If you're going to do a veggie smoothie, all veggies, green veggies. Like for instance, we should never use, on our plate of food, you should only have 3 different foods on your plates. So if you're going to do veggies, it should be 3 veggies. If you're going to do a veggie and a protein, it should never be animal protein. If you're going to eat animal protein, hold on. Hold on. If you're going to eat animal protein, for instance, let me give you another example. So, if you're going to eat animal protein, okay, you should never eat animal protein 4 hours before bed, because it won't die. It's not going to digest too well anyway. But if you just have to have animal protein, it should never be 4 hours before bed. You are destroying every cell in your body. You are destroying every organ. But that's what I give classes for. And we're going to go more into that in class on this coming Sunday at 8 p.m. So if you guys have a Facebook page, you can go on Facebook and join our class. Or I'm going to be giving small classes here on YouTube, probably, I don't know, every now and then or something like that. I'm not exactly sure yet. But yeah, I just wanted to just give you a little bit of something on how I'm going to be teaching my classes. And I would like if you guys could like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Because what I'm trying to do, I want to start going live on YouTube, but I think it's 1,000 subscribers or something, and I'm far from that, but that's okay. I've been a master herbalist for almost 40 years. And I like to teach, and I like to read. I'm a bookworm, and that's what everybody have to get into. We all have to get into being a bookworm. Even if you don't like to read, it's not what we don't like anymore. It's about what's necessary. And what's necessary is becoming a bookworm. And if you don't want to do the reading and you don't want to do the research, then pay somebody to do it for you. If not myself, find somebody. But right now, it's about what's needed. A lot of people, I don't want to eat vegetables. I don't want to eat fruit. I don't like this. I don't like that. It's not about anymore about what we don't like. It's 2020 and we got to level up. It's not about what your kids don't like. It's about what's best for them. We have to learn how to teach our children how to level up, okay? And leveling up don't mean leveling down. Leveling up means you want to eat to live. You want to get all your nutrients in so that your body can thrive, so that your organs can thrive. And you know, all of the junk food and the cookies and the different cereals that's causing cancer starts with the K and end with the S. That's the cereal. It has all cancer ingredients, the TSP, I think it's TSP, mono, and a few diglycerides, and the number 40 red, the number 6 yellow. What else is in some cereals? TSP, HBT. So we just have to know it's time to level up. I'm putting on this is real coconut oil. Cocoa butter, real cocoa butter. I don't sell the fake, just real cocoa butter. And you can see it was cut from a nice big plant. Okay. But anyway, we have to understand what to do for our children when our babies are sick. We have to understand that you don't have to get your children vaccinated. You just got to know the rules in your state. You have to know that if you're against vaccinations, like myself, my son has not been vaccinated. He started off being vaccinated, but when he got about to be a year old, no more vaccinations. If you really knew what was in all those vaccinations, you wouldn't do it either. The way that we keep our babies healthy and our children healthy is from the mother's milk. If you're a mother and you can't lactate, there's no such thing as not lactating. The problem is that you haven't put the proper foods in your body. You haven't put the proper protein and vitamins in your body, and minerals is a big thing. So no, you can't lactate. You can do black cohosh. You can do red raspberry leaves. You can do quite a few things to get your milk healthy, get your breast tissues healthy, get your womb healthy, get your mind healthy, so that you can give your baby the proper minerals so that the baby don't have to be vaccinated. We don't need our children to be vaccinated. If we take care of our bodies, then our children's bodies will be healthy and healed. We also have to understand, get to those salt caves. When your babies are sick, take your babies inside the salt caves. They're just about in every state. It's called salt cave. Take your babies in there and stay in there and play with your babies for about an hour. You will notice all the mucus start running from the baby's nose. It's going to all run out. All the congestion is going to go away. The floors are built of not sand, but sea salts. Actual sea salts. Let your baby roll around in the sea salts and play for about an hour, and it's going to help you. It's going to help the baby. That's what we need to do. That's what we need to put our money towards, things like that. It's also good for you to have a lot of salt lamps in your home, everywhere. Each room of your home should have at least 5 salt lamps in there. Okay. All in your bathrooms, everywhere. Every room in my house is like like you're coming into a spa, or you're coming into some type of relaxation, something going on. So every room in my home is like that. Even if you have an apartment, your entire apartment, make it look like a spa, for healing purposes. We have to learn to relearn. We have to know how to take care of ourselves, because who's going to tell you about your body better than you? You know your body better than yourself. I know my body I mean, I know my body. You know your body better than anybody. I know my body better than anybody. So there's no doctor on earth that should be able to tell you about your body. You know what you're feeling. You know how your body acts. Last month or last year, now it's doing something different. You know what your body can take and what it can't take. So that I just wanted to give you guys a little briefing on things that was going on, and I will leave in the description box the website address, and we're also having a great sale in the website on the website. All of the products that we're going to be keeping, I believe, is $10 right now. So go on the website and stock up. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't do fancy labels because I don't think a fancy label can rejuvenate the body. Most of my labels, I just print them out myself and I write on there what's on there. I write out all of my instructions and things like that because I just don't think that fancy labels are necessary. I'm just a down-to-earth 40-year into the game of herbalism and holistic health and things like that. So I just, like for instance, this is one of my jars that our deodorants and toothpaste come in. And it's just, I keep it very simple because what's in here is total rejuvenation. The way it looks on the outside shouldn't matter. We've got enough over the years of pretty packaging, right? And most of the time what comes in pretty packaging is a pretty disease. Okay? So with that being said, I am going to tune off tonight. I've done my turmeric toner. I've done my black soap that I make myself. That's also on the website. It's a lemon face kit and it's a turmeric face kit, what I use, which I have fell in love with. And the turmeric face kit is actually for total holistic rejuvenation. The lemon face kit is actually for just the upkeep. But my face is beautiful now compared to what it was. I had dark spots, black spots everywhere. And it came from scarring. It took me about 35 years to really figure out what worked for my skin. And I finally found it. I made it. It's on the website and it's going great. And yeah, okay. So with that being said, I'm going to get off of here and take my sea salt bath and my detox bath. And I have my Amistad crystals I'm going to put in my bathtub. I make all of my soaps. Let me show you these soaps. I don't buy anything from the store. See these? I make my own black soap. This one is a spirulina soap. This one is a orange soap, which I use fresh oranges in it. This one here is a chlorophyll, spirulina, and bentonite. I'm sorry, chlorophyll. This is chlorophyll, spirulina, sea moss, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. And let me show you this one. This one, as you can see, is green. So this is chlorophyll, and the white part, this is colloidal silver. This is colloidal silver on this side, totally colloidal silver, and this is spirulina. So normally what I do, I take the spirulina and scrub my body, and I take the the colloidal silver, and I go over my body the second time. Okay, so this is good, especially if you have eczema. So that's on the website as well. We make all of our soaps. We have chakra candles. We make all of our candles. Our candles are basically to get pathogens out the home. Like for instance, the flu is going around, so candles are needed in your home. Now, we don't do the candles where you're getting a big smell all over. These candles are actually for killing off germs in the home, because people come in your homes and they bring all sorts of pathogens and viruses. So when you light these candles, it's going to kill all of that, okay? All right, everybody, I am going to get off of here, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace and blessings.